All right, so we're back with the Mercury brothers. So one question I wanted to ask you guys was, how would you kind of describe your sound, and what do you think kind of sets you apart from other bands?
Well, I'd definitely like to think we put our own spin on stuff. Even if we're doing a cover, it's our way. And when we're, you know, playing our originals, it's just everything that we put together from our hearts, I think.
Yeah, I feel like we try to really capitalize on a lot of like the angst and like emotional content that people relate to, and we try to bring a unique like strength in our music like through those sort of themes and relatable qualities.
Now, what sort of influences do you guys have?
How about yourself?
Oh, I'm actually a big Deadhead. If you haven't noticed, by all the Grateful Dead pins all over my hat and my bass. But I also really like funk music. You know, I'm a big funk fan. But then my roots, I mean, when I started really getting into music, I was, you know, the classic rock guy. I listened to all the classics like AC/DC, Beatles, all that stuff. Pass the microphones over me.
Yeah, we're sharing here at the Rock and Raise.
All right. But yeah.
Yeah, I really as far as like newer music, I'm all about Modest Mouse and Black Keys. I also really like Arcade Fire and The Killers, but I also have like serious influences from the Beatles, Pink Floyd, The Doors, like a lot of classic rock and older stuff.
A lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to seclude you, Luke. So I'm going to pass this back to Jill.
Well, I would definitely say if my personal influences are like something like, you know, I don't know, a lot of Zeppelin, a lot of Sabbath, a lot of babies crying. I don't know, maybe. What else did I like? Elliott Smith, obviously.
Oh yeah.
You know, and who can forget the classics like Bruce and Pearl Jam and Smashing Pumpkins? Thank you. And also, you know.
Zeppelin, did he say that?
Oh yeah, Zeppelin for everyone. Yeah. Zeppelin for everyone always. Bonham, you know, Jimmy and Robert and everybody else.
Great. So have you guys been recording music recently? Like, do you have any new music coming out?
We're writing heavily right now.
Yeah, we have we've been working and we're just now finalizing our album. It's called In Retrograde. We're hoping to release it this summer. We're right now finishing writing the song. It's this actual song called In Retrograde. So.
This is your first album, you said, or?
Yeah, this is our first album together. We've all done a little bit of recording on our own individually, but yeah, this is our first one together.
Great, very exciting.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to ask, because I know you guys have a show coming up this Saturday down at the Saint. Mm-hmm. You've all been Jersey locals your whole life, so you've all been to most of the venues around here. What are some of your favorite places to play shows as well as go see shows?
I'm actually I wasn't always, but I'm a big fan of the Saint now. I've seen a lot of my friends play there. They always host local bands, you know, and it's just a good crowd there usually, you know. It was a good venue. And of course the Stone Pony. I mean, that's if you want to go see the good concerts, to go see Stone Pony.
It's got a great summer stage.
Can we just talk about how great the Lanes is, and that like every great band that's ever existed has played there, and God, you know, rest in peace the Lanes. If it ever shows up again, that'd be great. But right now, another original would be the Saint. That's taking care of everybody, I would say, and I think more people should be supporting it, rather than, you know, just always going around to the bars and just being like not paying for shows. Really, that is a place that I think needs to be supported.
Okay. How about you?
I always really like to. I like Ghost Lounge and I like APYC because they're right on the beach, and I like to hang out on the boardwalk and be able to, you know, like listen to the bands and kind of like hop around and like talk to people while still being able to hear the music. I also really want to play at the new place, House of Independence, which I haven't been by there yet, but from what I've heard, it's really getting quite the following and has a lot of it's a very high quality venue that I'm excited to check out.